In a world without co-hosts, it is the Shenanigoons podcast.
I mean, I'm sitting right here, dude.
That is a figment of your collective imagination.
Blink twice if you need help.
As my eyes flutter at Jose. Yep. It's just the two of us today. The others decided to go on their merry way and be bastards.
Shameful.
Yeah, I don't approve. I don't approve at all.
This is going to be a weird episode because I feel like there's not like a super lot of news. Not that we focus heavily on news, but you know.
Yeah. Not a whole ton is really kind of going on. Again, I guess we could just get it right off the top. There's more death. That seems to be kind of the going thing right now. Is right at the very top. It's like, oop, death.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull that one up so we can get that out of the way. I don't mean to sound rude about it, but we just don't want to talk about death. So yeah, he is referring to the fact that we lost. This was reported back on May 26. If you're on Facebook, Dread Central, and multiple sources talked about it, but Yoshihiro Nishimura, the Japanese filmmaker and special effects artist behind Tokyo Gore Police, a favorite of mine and John.
Oh, most definitely.
He has sadly passed away at the age of 59. Definitely sucks because his work, let's just be realistic, his work is
it is damned interesting.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he even worked on Shin Godzilla.
Yep.
So
he's done a lot of really, really interesting stuff in film. Both his like practical effects and then just kind of the way he would be behind the camera.
Yeah.
It's like he has a very distinct style, and it is unfortunate that he has passed at that young of an age.
And then not only that, Shiina, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. The main lead in Tokyo Gore Police, she put out a heartfelt message, and I read it and I was like, God damn.
Yeah, that was kind of like damn, because I remember watching that when it first came out, and it was like, oh my God, I love this. Traumatized a couple other people with it.
Yeah. And
highly worth it.
And, she became like a fan favorite. I know they worked together in quite a few things, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think that they worked together on at least a few movies, both with him as a director and also doing like special effects. But that is truly a sad loss for a film, especially for more kind of like what some might call extreme film.
Yeah, no. I think because of, him, and obviously there's other directors, but I think like when it came to like Japanese horror.
Oh, yeah.
He was one of the ones that really started pushing that out and being like, hey, we can push the envelope like this. It doesn't always have to be jump scare, ghost girl. No, it can be horrible body mutilation.
Yeah, and just like balls to the wall craziness.
Yeah.
Like the weird mutant brothel. that was one of my favorite scenes in that movie. The girl with the fucking gator mouth at the bottom.
Wait, hold on.
We cannot
say nothing else. Viewers, or listeners, Tokyo Gore Police, Mutant Brothel. Look it up.
It's so good.
Just be careful where you look it up, though.
Yeah, especially the chair.
Yeah,
especially the chair.
No, but again, though, like we make a joke like that, but again, what he did in that scene is stuff where you're just like, wow, that's really detailed. That's really.
Oh yeah, it's gloriously fucked up.
Yeah.
But like in a very creative and a good way. But yeah, it's fucked up. But yeah, I highly recommend it.
Yeah,
and
so,
it did traumatize one of my buddies because he was starting to fall asleep during the movie.
Oh no!
And then he kept waking up and then
at the wrong spots.
Yeah, like the exact wrong spots, like with the rain of blood. And again during like the alligator mouth
scene. I remember not that long after we met, we were talking about like things we like, this and the other. And I remember you casually brought it up. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's check it out. And we watched it. And I remember too, you even told me, you're like, hey, gonna be honest, this is gonna push some boundaries. So just throwing that out there. And I was like, okay. And we watched it. And yeah, that, like, don't get me wrong, I'm squeamish when I see certain things because I feel it on my body. But the movie was just so out there that I had to keep watching it. Yeah, and by the end, I loved it. Yes, especially the whole ending. That was, oh my God, that's why I love when we made Josie watch it, and how he was just kind of, you could tell where he was getting like, But yes, so sadly we lost another legend upon all the legends. Please stop. Yeah, just give us a week.
As of an hour ago, it was. I don't remember where it was reported because unfortunately it was Variety that reported it. Variety reported that Marcia Lucas, George Lucas's editor and I believe first wife.
Yeah, first wife.
Finally passed at the age of 80.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That is a sad event, especially for nerddom, because literally without her, Star Wars would not be what we all remember it being. So that very much is like another hit in the world of Hollywood and geekery.
Indeed.
But we wish both of them well in the afterlife. May they never have to deal with executives again. That's at least what I wish for them.
Indeed. But yeah, she, real quick, just to kind of finish up with that, she did pass due to cancer.
Well, yeah, it's like when you get to be that old, there's 2 ways you're gonna die, or 3 ways you're gonna die. Basically, it's gonna be either you're gonna have something degenerative in your brain, your heart's gonna stop, or you're gonna get cancer. Probably you're gonna get cancer with one of the other 2. At a certain point in your life, you just get it. Not many people don't get some kind of cancer at this point, unfortunately.
We really need to stop making this podcast so sad.
To give at least bitch ass Isaiah a little something here. Monster Girls. I told him we were going to talk about that during the podcast.
Let's hold off on that because that's gonna because let's be realistic. That's gonna be a huge talking point. Because real quick, I just have to point out, good old Katsuhiro Harada.
Oh yes.
Finally made it to a Waffle House.
Oh, that lovely bastard! He finally did it, did he?
Yes, he made it, and and he even tweeted about it, or X, whatever you want to call it, and had pictures. I love the fact that in one of the pictures he's holding a chair, just like how Homegirl caught it. But I love what he said. I finally made it to Waffle House. The staff are always friendly, and when I asked if they would sell me a menu, they sold me one for $5, which I don't think they're supposed to do.
Probably not.
But whatever. And then he finishes off by saying, "Next time I'll be back at 3 a.m. for fight time." And the funniest thing is, I guarantee you, depending upon where he was at on the East Coast, they told him, "Oh yeah, the fights happen at 3 a.m." Either the staff or somebody who was eating there told him, "Oh, if a fight's gonna happen, it's at 3 a.m."
I wouldn't doubt it.
So that's good. I'm glad he made it. It sucks that we're never gonna get that in Tekken, but
Yep. It's just a little bit too long for him to get over there.
Well, maybe we'll get
the next game.
Yeah, the next game he's working on, we'll get it. Oh, that would be hilarious.
The first level Waffle House.
Waffle House. You have to fight the staff. Oh God, no.
So let's kind of give a little lighthearted meme thing here. It's like you have a nice little Spider-Man meme. Oh
yes, I saw this. This was, I think, earlier in the week, or if not last week. J. Jonah Jameson himself. He was at a baseball game in New York, and behind him just happened to be sitting Spider-Man. And the little back and forth they had, it's hilarious. We all know the memes, we all know the jokes. I love when celebrities have fun with it.
Oh yeah, especially because it's like he's incredibly aware that his role as J. Jonah Jameson became kind of memey.
Yes.
In a lot of respects, where people would just sit and meme on it consistently, but in a good way. It's like he was never kind of like the butt of the joke. So it's kind of like, okay, cool. He kind of gets to still have fun with it.
Yeah, exactly. Just like how also at the premiere, I believe in LA, Dolph Lundgren and the new He-Man, they did the Spider-Man meme between the two of them and a He-Man standee. The whole pointing at each other like,
Yep. And then they did that with, what was it? The sword.
Oh, yes. So, again,
and then they also did a handoff and all that.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, oh yeah, we talked about that last
times,
week. Yeah,
actually. Yeah. They did one in video form, and then they did one on like the carpet.
Yeah.
But
it's again, like I said, I love when celebrities are still able to sit there and have fun with it. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it, acting, serious, whatever role you take, but I still like especially if they know there's a meme.
Oh yeah.
And they can sit there and say, hey, let's do this because it's funny, haha, and
Yeah, it's like kind of take it and make it theirs.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's like it's good stuff. I really do like that quite a bit. Next little bit of fun information for the internet here. This somehow came via IGN India. At least that's the Facebook page. But of course, that just means it's in via IGN. But apparently, Cyberpunk Edgerunners 2 is going to get revealed on the 3rd of July. So we're going to get our nice little anime return to Night City. I am all in because I fucking love Cyberpunk. And Edgerunners was phenomenal.
Me too. You remember during lockdown, our communicating via Messenger. Where are you at now? I'm at this part. I couldn't figure out how to go. Oh, you have to go over here and do this. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Go back and forth for progress on Cyberpunk 2077.
My favorite thing was, Jose, you've been playing for 5 hours and you're still not done with the prologue? I was like, no, I need to unlock everything.
It's like, there's too much to do in the first area.
But yeah, no, Edgerunners, I mean, obviously I was a fan of the anime.
Oh, it was very good.
I love the fact that they really did keep to the tone of the game.
Yeah. Where it's like you just do not win in Night City. There are no winners.
I also love the fact that, spoiler, too late, you guys have had more than enough time to see it. Main character. If you remember the game and the bar in the game reveals his fate. Oh, because remember, you only get a drink named after you if you die.
And you're a legend.
Uh-huh. So I love that. But what I will say, not necessarily talking about Edgerunners 2, I have to point this out. I think I pointed it out once. I'm going to do it again just because I love Cyberpunk. Not that long ago, they did a whole trailer for, I guess, like a special edition one, definitive or something like that, coming out.
Makes sense.
And, I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, cool. Wow, this is interesting. Then I start noticing, wait a minute, you're having all the characters meet up at the bar. A lot of these characters are dead. And then, out of nowhere at the very end, you get Jackie. And I was like, oh, my heart. I hate you guys so much. And I was like, you better announce a new game. You better announce I can bring him back to life or somehow.
Can I save him? Can I save him?
Please. I will. No, because I remember when we were both playing it and doing the progression checkup, I remember you told me about that. And you warned me about that. You're like, hey, just be ready for this part coming up. I'm not going to tell you what, but just be ready. And the part came, and good God.
Yeah, it's like I did not like losing Jackie.
No, me neither. Like I honestly feel like there's a world where there's DLC where they're able to bring him back. It's Night City for crying out loud.
Well, it's like all that, but what if there was like a particular method that they patched in or something like that to keep his ass alive? That'd be so awesome. But then you'd have to get the guy in and record a whole bunch of extra lines throughout the rest of the game. Unless he's kind of like, see you, V, and then just kind of like bolts off with Misty off into
that's just what we needed, though.
The sunset.
That's what we needed. That's what they needed. That's what they deserved.
I know,
oh my
right?
God.
It's like I felt so fucking bad for Misty after that because it's like I grown so attached to Jackie that I was like, when he died, I was like, oh, this is gonna suck for Misty, and I'm like, she's a video game character.
No. I know. I'm with you because after his death, the first time you have to go talk to her, I literally was dreading walking into the room to talk to her, and I'm with you. I'm like, dude, this is just a fucking video game. Yep. What is wrong with you? And it's just no. And then her whole viewpoint on it, on how like, you know, that's life. It just happens. Like, granted, yes, she wanted him to be there and they be happy together, but like, there's nothing you can do. And then the whole time I'm just like, I'm sorry. Can I rewind the game? There's got to be a way to do that. There's got to be a way to save him.
Yeah, it's like after all that, later on, I did go back and look and was like, is there a way to like make sure he doesn't die? It's like, oh, fuck no, shit.
But you know, obviously, it's an important story part. I think.
Yeah, it's the like his death and everything involved around it is basically what kicks the story off in the first place.
Yeah. But going back to Edge Runners, because we were talking about the game, I'm very curious as to what this is going to be.
Because it's going to be a whole new crew.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole new crew, and I feel like that's going to be a problem for it. Because the thing is, Edge Runners, fans latched on to that cast, even for those in the group that were getting killed off left and right. Everybody got attached to them so damn quick.
Yeah, well, basically overnight, Rebecca became like an icon.
Yeah,
and then she went out like in unfortunately the worst way possible.
Yeah, I do love that. We're trying to have a damn moment. That was a great line. That was a great line. But yeah, no. So it'll be interesting to see because are they going to bring
Lucy? She was the only survivor.
Yeah, is she going to come back? Does she have connection to this? Or again, is this completely new group? Because my worry about it is that if it is a completely new group, please don't tell me you're just going to rinse and repeat Edge Runners and put them through the same scenario, just different enemies. That's my worry.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it's like, when is it going to take place chronologically? Because at the end of Cyberpunk 2077, you, as V, kill Adam Smasher finally.
Yeah.
Adam Smasher was kind of like the big bad, technically, of
Edge Runners,
the first one. So now is this going to kind of take place just after that, or during 2077, or maybe potentially after? Answers in July.
Okay, so question, and then we'll know in July. Where, if you had to say chronologically where this picks up, where would you want it to pick up?
Since it's in Night City and V is active in 2077, I would want this to be, and we've already had a little bit of a lead up to that, because I mean, like in 2077, you can find Rebecca's weapon. You can find like a lot of stuff from all the people who died in the locations near where they died. So I'm pretty sure that it should be after 2077.
Now, after 2077 or after the DLC?
Yeah, that's the hard part, because if they do it after 2077, one nice part is, well, actually either side really, even if they did the DLC, because it, for all intents and purposes, it takes V out of the equation, because in Phantom Liberty 1, a lot of the DLC ending stuff will have you be able to leave Night City and get cured effectively. A lot of the stuff having to do with your endings in the main game it's like V is always going to die. So V is going to get taken off the table in one way or the other, no matter which canon you go with. That said, one thing I think would be a lot of fun is for them to go just after Phantom Liberty. So like right after everything kicks off.
Okay.
I think that would be the big thing. So kind of like trying to make a name for themselves in the aftermath of all that. That's at least my hope for that. But kind of with that, though, that does give us CDPR. So CD Projekt Red, they also apparently have announced a Witcher 3 Wild Hunt DLC.
Oh, right?
Which is kind of like...
We got that before GTA 6.
Yeah, another Witcher thing. We might still get The Witcher 4 before GTA 6.
It's funny because when we watched the Game Awards, we made that joke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we were like, "Oh, this is another game that's going to come out before GTA 6."
Oh yeah, somehow, some way, there's going to be a lot more games coming out this year or this year and next year that people are going to be like, "Oh, so we're getting this before GTA 6." At this point, I am pretty sure that we are probably going to get the apocalypse before GTA 6. I'm not even sure GTA 6 is a real game.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys. We had to cancel it. It just stopped working on this year's
overheating
hardware.
consoles and just wait for the PS7. PS7.
Yeah, it's like but we're not even on 6 yet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine. Just wait. It'll be good. It'll be fine.
But I mean, dude, we are literally about to get two really weird things before possibly GTA 6.
Yeah, a fucking Catch a Predator, starring Robert Pattinson as Chris Hansen.
And there's a trailer.
Yeah.
We have it running right here, right now. So it's one of those things where it's like, wow, we're getting this before GTA 6 probably.
Oh no, yeah, we're definitely getting this before GTA 6.
I honestly don't know how I feel about this. I think, like I told you off podcast, I feel like I would much rather there be a really well done, in-depth Netflix documentary, because I will give Netflix credit. Some of their documentaries are really, really damn good.
Honestly, I agree. And I'm not sure kind of fictionalizing To Catch a Predator is a good idea. Because, like, kind of giving it that fictional spin.
Yeah.
Even though the show did good work and it was still kind of hokey, I don't like how it's getting turned into more of an entertainment medium.
Yeah, rather than like a serious, like, hey, like Cops.
Yeah.
Cops was always just straight up camera crews are following, a patrol. Now, let's be real, majority of the patrols were something minor, like domestic violence. And I hate to say minor and domestic violence, but you get what I mean, where it wasn't like, oh, we're going to a shootout or something. It was like domestic violence, drugs, or robbery or something like that. It was never...
There often wasn't a whole shitload of violence or sensationalism on camera.
Exactly.
At most, you might get most of the time on Cops, the most you would get would be a chase.
Yeah, a chase. I mean, sadly, there was that one episode where the audio tech got killed because the bullet ricocheted or whatever. But that was such a random thing because, again, like I said, they would rarely go to stuff like that. It was always, like I said, a domestic dispute, boyfriend and girlfriend arguing in an apartment.
Or more often than on a trailer.
Or that too, or something to do with drugs, theft, or drunk driving. That was usually like if you timed in, usually it's what you got.
Most times,
you know, and maybe every now and then they might sprinkle in something a little bit more serious, but it was like maybe one episode and it was like one quick segment. Because if you remember, funny enough, the episodes were kind of like an anthology because it was never following the same patrol. It was always like, they might follow him for 2 scenes, but then it'll shift to somewhere else in the country.
Well, either that or just with another like unit out in the other side of town or something like that. And they would almost never do the same town 2 episodes in a row. So they would shoot like hella footage, and then it would just be like, okay, so this episode is city name
like Cincinnati or something like that.
So like a Cincinnati neighborhood, and then the next thing it would be like fucking Milwaukee, and then the next week it would be over
like Arizona
or Phoenix.
You know.
And then suddenly after like a month or 2, it's back with some of the same people back at the first spot in Cincinnati.
Yeah, and it's because they would film so much footage with them. But and I know we're kind of running on with this, but you and I we're kind of on the same level of this, where it's like, to catch a predator, the topic is such a very serious topic to where it's like, it's almost like, why are you guys trying to fictionalize this? Just
it's like, even if they're trying to like tell the story in a serious manner. Because I know To Catch a Predator was put on television because it was like, okay, this is like justice entertainment. But turning that type of thing into a movie almost fictionalizes it and makes it too much entertainment.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, so I'm a little iffy on that as a film.
Yeah, I mean, a documentary, I'd watch it for days. I would.
Oh, yeah. Because it'd be interesting to see how it works. Yeah. Like, what happened, what went all into it, but, and like kind of the behind the scenes type of thing. How do they prepare for a lot of these things? Especially like the one where the guy killed himself.
Oh,
so,
the
Senator,
the last episode?
Yeah.
Supposedly, that's why it got canceled. Supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly. But that's all stuff that I would like to see kind of the background on that. And again, that would be more or less because it's like, okay, how did this thing work? Where you're turning it into a film, I don't necessarily think we're going to be able to get that type of thing. It'll be more sensational in a sense. Yeah. It'll be, again, more towards like, hey, we're doing this for funsies. And I don't like that with that subject matter.
Especially not to get too serious, but like especially how nowadays too there are those people on YouTube
that go and do the same thing.
That they're doing the same thing, and while a lot of people appreciate what they're doing, there's other people that argue that like, hey, you're calling these people out, but you're not doing anything legal. You're not getting the cops involved. You're not getting you know you call them out and you show their face on camera. But then you just kind of let them go a lot of times. Because you can't do anything with it. Yeah, because legally it's like you can't do anything. And so, again, just...
Yeah, and then I know a couple people online that do those things. They've kind of learned from their mistakes in that regard.
Now they do it.
They're doing it better. But yeah, you still have a whole bunch of people that go out there and do that shit for the sake of just being like clout, effectively.
Yeah, and not really understanding like, hey, this is a very serious thing. And also... guys, you don't know, they might be crazy.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing that a lot of people don't realize with that. It's like, okay, if you have somebody that's willing to do that, unless you have a lot of people with you, do you really
exactly
want to like be in the same room with that type of crazy that's willing to bet it all?
Well,
fucking people.
You know what I say to that?
You son of a bitch.
I didn't forget. I was just waiting this time.
Fine. I guess I'll actually do it too. Making me open up my goddamn backpack like a peasant.
Oh, trust me. We're gonna need. Oops, sorry. We're gonna need a moment because I'm pretty sure I know you feel a certain way about this next topic. Oh, that one was good.
That was fucking crispy, and I love it.
Yes.
Thank you, Red Bull Peach.
Yes, and I am drinking 7-Up. Obviously, we are not sponsored by either of them, but, hey.
Yeah, I'm totally an extreme athlete, Red Bull. Send me a sponsorship, you sons of bitches.
I've seen this man run a mile in
30 minutes.
But no, so the next topic is, I don't know if you're ready for this. So...
Coming from Hype Media on Facebook.
Apparently, Sony is still developing a live-action Robotech movie with modern VFX finally capable of delivering massive mech battles, alien wars, and cinematic space action. This adaptation could become one of the biggest live-action anime projects ever if Sony Pictures gets it right.
Yeah. Well, let's see which. Oh no, if they're doing Robotech, I think it's Rick Hunter?
It's going to be Rick Hunter.
Okay, yeah.
Because all of the artwork is showing the one with the Veritech with the skull and crossbones.
Oh, okay, then definitely going to be Rick Hunter. Which,
it's... Okay, I don't know.
I don't expect much from it, but that's actually kind of a nice thing because since I don't trust them to do it well... Who knows? Maybe it'll actually be a lot of fun, or it could be serviceable, and I'm not going to get mad at it because I didn't expect it in the first place. But then again, it is Sony.
I'm at this weird point where I grew up with Robotech. I love that. I will watch it any day of the week. You put it on TV, I will stop what I'm doing and watch it. Does it hold up? Not 100%. No. Not 100%. Is the story actually still good? Yeah. Pretty good. It works. And so I'm just of the mind, though, of I'm so worried that because of that little description I just read, that they're going to look at this and be like, ooh, big robots, space battles against aliens. That's all we're focusing on. And it's like, no.
Independence Day with mechs.
Yeah, exactly. Basically just Independence Day with mechs. And it's like, no, dude, Robotech has a story.
Yeah.
It actually has a really good one. It has really good characters. I mean...
It was effectively they took Macross, and then they're like, how do we make this for a Western audience? And then they made Robotech. And... it worked. And then that was one of the things that was like a gateway drug to mecha anime for the Western audiences. It introduced plenty of people to Macross and to Gundam.
Yep. Yeah, no, 100%.
Or even Patlabor.
Oh, dude. No, Hollywood, stay away from that one.
Yeah, please.
Please. That is just so good. Everything you just said was actually really good. For me, for example, when I was a kid and I finally started watching Robotech, it took me a little bit to realize, Robotech is actually Macross. Robotech's the English, like you said, Western version.
Yep.
But then when I got a little bit older, I think I was in 8th grade, I found out about Macross Plus.
That was so good.
That little OVA series.
That was so good.
And I got all of those. I still have the VHSs.
And then the movies.
Yes. Oh. And then the movies. And then it's just whoa. And it's whoa, you're giving me this whole... Because, a lot of us growing up here in the West, we didn't really know about... We know about Gundam.
Mildly.
Mildly.
By the time that...
But, and then, thank God Toonami came around. Because Toonami was the one that was really pushing Robotech.
Oh, yeah. Especially early on. Because the license for it was also pretty cheap, but it was great. And one of the things that... I saw Robotech before I saw... or pretty much the fourth anime movie I ever saw was the Robotech movie.
Oh, nice.
Because the first anime I ever, and I'm not going to count this as I saw this first because the first thing I ever saw anime-wise was Dragon Ball.
Oh, the original?
The original. Because it started airing when we would have been 7 or 8, but it aired at 5 in the fucking morning. And I woke up one day early for school, and we had like cable, but a basic cable.
Yeah.
And ta-da, there was Dragon Ball. I think it was like on USA or TNT.
More than likely TNT.
Because then I know a little bit later after that kind of started picking up a little bit of steam. They're like, fuck it, people are translating Sailor Moon. So then Sailor Moon was on there right after that. But
those two were let's face it, those two were...
And none of us knew what the fuck anime was at that time. We're just like, ooh, cartoons, this is cool compared to our shit.
Well, funny enough, you know what the first anime movie I saw was?
Well, I have an idea, but...
it was during sci-fi when they
it was
used
Akira.
to... No, it wasn't Akira.
Oh, my first one was Akira.
No, I had seen clips, but I mean movie as in from start to finish. So, all right, kids, a long time ago, when sci-fi was spelled SCIFI, years and years ago, they used to do...
they did like weekend blocks.
Or it would be a midnight showing of anime.
And then during summers, they would do the Japanimation
blocks.
Yes.
And oh my God, those were amazing.
That's when I first saw it. It was like, I still remember it. It was 95.
Nice.
We are
so old.
Yeah, seriously. That's literally 31 years ago.
Oh, Jesus.
I saw Akira. The next day, I saw Tenchi Muyo in Love.
Oh, bro, don't get me started on Tenchi Muyo.
And then the next day, Fatal Fury, the animation.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That was probably around the time I was watching because I saw those three there too. Because that's where I also saw, I think I'm going to get this wrong, Zarya?
Oh, no.
Arya?
Yeah, it's... I think it's Arya Zerum.
Yeah. Zerum.
Because I watched that on there.
That was on there. But for me, the first movie that I watched, because like I said, I had seen clips from Akira, but I'm talking about watching from like start to finish.
Oh yeah.
Because one night because it was during the summer, so I didn't have to go to bed early or whatever, and it was midnight, and it was the original Vampire Hunter D.
Nice.
From start to finish, completely uncut, uncensored. They showed, and that was the beautiful thing about sci-fi at the time, is that like they knew where to put it in their viewing block, and they were going to show you everything.
Yeah, it's about the only thing that they wouldn't go for. But then again, at that time, you didn't necessarily have it in those particular mediums like anime. You wouldn't get. They still wouldn't uncensor like F-bombs or anything like
exactly.
that. Like you wouldn't hear fucking Tenchi Masaki going, fuck you, Ryoko, or anything like that. No. It was like you'd still get everything, but like, especially in things like Tenchi or Vampire Hunter D, you'd get everything but the nip. And you would get most of the foul language, and you'd get a lot of the violence.
Oh, yeah. That, like, that
was something that was surprising to me about even like the first Tenchi Muyo movie.
Yeah.
Because towards the end of the movie, of course, that one dude just gets like obliterated in half, and just body gets dropped unceremoniously. I'm like, fuck. I'm like 8-9 years old. I'm like,
no, because I remember watching the Vampire Hunter D movie, and I will always remember, out of all of the violence that's in the movie, I cannot remember the character's name, but I just remember he was one of the lead henchmen for the bad guy. And the bad guy had the main vampire, and he had made them this deal about like, oh, well, if you do this, I'll turn you into a vampire. And when he finally captures the girl and brings her to him, he's down on one knee and he's like, now fulfill your promise, turn me into a vampire. And the vampire laughs at him. He's like, yeah, maybe another 50 or 60 years. So he walks away. This dude gets so mad that he turns on him and tries to fight him. This vampire is so powerful that he telekinetically, did I say that right?
Yeah.
Stops him midair, throws him against each wall, against the pillars, pins him against one, and then just like essentially force crushes him to the point that his head just explodes.
Yep.
And I will always remember that, because that was the first time I saw something animated that was at that level. And this was even after watching clips from Akira, because a lot of the clips... Okay, so the way I can tell you the clips thing... If you remember back in the day, we used to have we used to have late night, call 1-800 and get, the best from anime from Japan and blah, blah, blah. And it
you'd
would
actually
be,
have to call those fucking numbers.
Yeah, and it would be like,
show you little clips.
And it was always the clips from Akira. But again, because it's trying to get you to order, it's not going to show you the violent stuff. It's just going to show you, this action-packed scene, or, look, the girl is like undressing, but they, obviously they don't show anything. And it's just
there's no context to any of
it's
that.
just like just showing you clips from various things. And it's like, call and pay $59.99 and you get these 4 movies and so forth. And
I think that was through that was either through
one was through ADV.
Yeah, what was ADV? I think the other one was just manga.
Yeah, manga.
Yeah,
manga.
Because that was even though that is a form of Japanese comic,
there was
a production house in America that would produce, quote unquote, aka get the license and get the oftentimes subpar voice actors to dub more extreme at the time anime, which now it's like a lot of the stuff that you'd see on the manga imprint from like Sun Ghost and all that shit. It's like none of that stuff where it would be like, oh, this is for mature audiences. Like that's like barely teen today.
I feel
outside of like Demon City Shinjuku or something like that.
I feel like as time went on, ADV started taking over like the more mature stuff, because if I remember correctly, Guyver is under ADV.
Yeah, it started
in
on manga,
but then it got transitioned over to ADV.
I believe so.
Yeah, something like that. We're probably
it was
wrong,
either that or Central Park Media.
One of those.
Yeah, it's like there was all kinds of small little licensing houses that did that.
Yeah, because I know the Macross Plus was ADV.
Yeah.
And I noticed that as I was getting older. I was like, oh, hey, manga, you're now doing... Not
and now
necessarily,
none of them exist.
I know, right? That's a shame.
Yeah, it's all crunchy fuck now.
But yes, so we just did our little otaku weeb session. So so you guys know we have credentials when it comes to having worries about Robotech.
Yeah, it's like we have history with this.
Dude,
we have some history.
I will say this.
My first imported toy
was a Veritech.
Yes.
Roy Hunters.
Uh-huh.
Ah, nice.
I got it from...
Everybody wanted that one. Let's just be real.
There was 2 stores here locally. I think there's only one now. But there were 2 stores that were here that specialized in like just general nerd toys. One of them still around. And like you're familiar with the guy who owns it, Thor.
Oh,
because he's been around for fucking ever.
Yeah.
But his old shop I would go to, and I would get like Pokemon cards or the Dragon Ball Z card game at the time. I would also pick up like import like VHSs from over there, or just like general anime toys, and I got my Veritech from him. But then the other spot that was over closer, kind of, it used to be near where you know where the Ramada is?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of over in that shopping center that's right there. There was a spot that was in there that carried all kinds of nerd toys and collectibles, but it also had like this really nice like anime section. So I'd go there. That's where I'd get New Type magazine. I'd go in, I'd just get like general little collectibles here and there and everywhere for all kinds of different anime that I was into at the time when I was a kid. But yeah, I really liked going to that shop, but that one didn't last remotely as long, unfortunately.
Damn.
It was only about 5 years, but I made hella purchases there when I was a kid.
So yeah, we're optimistic, but we're cautiously.
Yeah,
optimistic.
cautiously optimistic. Like, okay, maybe. But it is Sony. They don't have a great track record.
Exactly. Unless it's Morbin time.
Somehow they'll find a way to put Morbius into that.
So on to your favorite of the genre.
Oh yes, horror movies.
Horror.
Oh
so
yes.
Coming off of Bloody Disgusting from Facebook, looks like So we all know Terrifier is about to finish up with the 4th movie. They've already said that's the final one. The funny thing though is they said it's the final movie, but they haven't said that's the finale for Art the Clown.
Yeah, it's like
I always
chances
find that
are
funny.
Art's
He's gonna
find
show
his
up somewhere
way.
else. We're gonna get a crossover between him and Pennywise. Oh, that would be amazing. Anyways, so it looks like Damien Leone is going from this franchise and potentially going to a new franchise. Ooh. Or at least a new horror movie that may become a new franchise. It is called Tortures of the Damned, and it's going to be by Lionsgate and Ghost House.
Interesting. I have a, I kind of do want to see what he's going to be able to do outside of more extreme horror, like getting away from art and all that stuff. I'd like to see what he can do there.
Well, here, let me read this real quick. In the wake of 3 Terrifier movies that dominated the box office and established him as one of the genre's hottest filmmakers, Damien Leone is next directing an original horror feature, so that is cool to note that it is an original property.
Indeed.
The Hollywood Reporter lets us know this afternoon, this was 9 hours ago when this was posted, this afternoon that Damien Leone will write, direct, and produce Tortures of the Damned for Lionsgate, with the upcoming original horror feature being produced by Sam Raimi's company, Ghost House Pictures. The outlet notes that Leone will turn his attention to Tortures of the Damned after Terrifier 4, which is being positioned as the final installment in the Art the Clown saga. Oh, never mind. There you go.
Who knows? But remember, that's the Art the Clown saga.
True.
But not the end of Art the Clown.
Yeah. So, THR details. Plot details are unknown, but sources say it is different in tone from Terrifier and will sport a heftier budget than the low-budget Terrifier franchise. Interesting. Scott O'Brien and Pavan Kalidindi, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, not that you're listening to this, but will oversee Tortures of the Damned for Lionsgate, with Romel, Adam, and Jose Canas overseeing and executive producing for Ghost House. A little bit more goes on here. Yeah, they're just talking about they're excited and whatnot, but
so it should be kind of fun to see what he does. So I'm looking forward to that. I do like the Terrifier movies because like they are gloriously silly. So with it being gloriously silly, let's see what else we have today. Is that everything? Mm-hmm. Or is it time for the Church of Thighs?
Let's see.
Yeah, I think that's quite literally all the news that we really kind of had to talk about at this particular point.
I'll keep kind of scanning, but I don't think. So apparently reports are coming in from, Bitch Ass Isaiah and a lot of other people that I've seen online. Apparently the Backrooms is really good.
Yeah, I'm apparently going to go see it probably on Sunday with Scott.
Oh, nice. Then just report back and let us know.
Yeah, it's. I thought about doing it earlier today, in all honesty, but then I got the message from Scott saying, "Hey, you want to go see that this weekend?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think I do.
He's just like, okay, I guess.
Fine." Twist my arm. Yep, it's bullshit. I gotta wait to go see it, but I'm looking forward to it. The concept's good. I've been hearing nothing but really good stuff. There's a lot of like try hard anger online, like, oh, he didn't direct it. Kane Parsons didn't direct it. It was somebody else. Like, nah, it's like literally everybody is saying it's like, no, he actually directed it. And if they knew at all what he's done online, at least, then they wouldn't be saying that shit. I mean, bro has an eye. Bro has an eye.
He does.
So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping it'll be lovely, and then I can report back next week and say, like, yes, everybody should go see it. I thought about doing, like, a group trip to go do it today, but 2 of us are fucking out of town, and then I got lazy.
Yeah. And I had stuff to work on, so.
Fuck that shit.
Hey, next Friday, though, I will be able to talk about the only important movie this summer. Because I'm going to go see it, like, early in the day.
No.
Yeah?
No. I won't allow it.
Well, then go see it.
I'm not going to go see the Bare Bitches of Eastwick.
No. That is a funny title. But no, obviously I'm talking about Masters of the Universe. I will see that, and then I will be able to come back here and either tell you how great it is or come back here and just sulk and...
Just kind of like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
But yeah, also, get your fucking Guttermouth ticket. You son of a bitch. It's $25.
You guys see how he never gives me options to do anything. At least I give him the option of like, oh yeah, you should go. No, he's always like,
get your fucking ticket. Get your fucking ticket.
I'm like, do it, you bastard.
Yeah, it's like June 12th, you son of a bitch.
It's so funny how like you don't like going to movies because of like crowds, but yet you'll go to a concert.
Well, no, it's because of the different types of crowds. Movie crowds, it's like if you have a bad crowd, it really brings down the fucking movie. If you go to a concert, the crowd's there to see the band. So the crowd's always going to be good. They're always going to be enthusiastic about it. It's just picking the right bands to go see. Because like I also did kind of an anniversary / birthday gift. I also picked up some tickets for the girlfriend and I to go see Weird Al.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's like I was able to find some actually pretty good tickets for really not bad because one of the things that pisses me off about Ticketmaster is depending on your venue, you can't necessarily select seats and they'll always show you like resale tickets first. And I'm like, just stop showing me fucking resale tickets. Stop showing that shit to me. Just show me the actual venue price of the ticket. I'll make it work one way or the other. So it's like a little bit more expensive than like the low end nosebleed seats. But I mean, like, this is a fucking Weird Al concert. I want her to go see this. I think she'll have a really good time. So it's like I got, because the stage is like, of course, nobody in the fucking podcast can be able to fucking see how I'm doing this. But like, think dead center is the stage. There's like the floor area right in front of it. And then since this is an arena, you have seating kind of starting parallel to, right along the same line as the stage, so kind of parallel to the stage. And then it kind of comes out like a big kind of cone, almost like it's amphitheater, but they just aren't using the back half of the Save Mart Center. So it's
he's coming to the Save Mart Center?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
shit.
It's kind of like that whole little spectrum right there.
Oh, I apologize for those seats, buddy.
Front row section right off like this from the stage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Again, I apologize for those seats, though.
Oh, no, yeah, the seats are fucking terrible, but at least it's front row, so I can stand up, and so can she. We can probably put our legs out.
If you're where I'm thinking you're at, you'll be able to.
108, yeah.
Yeah, because I've sat in that area before for AEW events,
yep.
And I was always able to be like...
Oh, yeah, so we're going to be front row right there. So that's going to be a good show. It's going to be a damn good show. Because apparently, like, she even looked further into it after I said, it's like, okay, I got the tickets. And Puddle's Pity Party is going to be there, too.
Oh,
The
really?
special guest.
Nice.
So it should be a very good concert. I would take the girlfriend to go see Guttermouth, but that is probably not going to be her scene for that one.
That, or you find out like she's just like hulks out and just has like the best time of her life.
Yeah, it's yay, skate punk. Skate punk with filthy lyrics. But yeah, I think that's I like I said, I'm gonna try to see more concerts this year. I'm gonna try to take her to some concerts. I am making that conscious effort to do both. I'm absolutely making that fucking effort.
I'm waiting for the moment that just out of nowhere, multiple bands that you love just
all come the same day.
All come here, all come to town.
All the same day, all different venues.
Yeah. Quick. Red Bull.
Because like I gotta go between songs each one. Well, at least like three or four fucking videos are all within like a mile and a half of each other.
Yeah, that's a good thing about how our area is set up, is that a lot of the venues that do have bands that we would come to see or go to see. I mean, they're within.
I sent you the fucking link for Machine Head coming to town again at the Rainbow or at Strummers.
I know, I saw it.
Yeah.
God, why you put me on blast?
Because it's like every time that Machine Head, well, I put it in there mostly because every time Machine Head's come to town, I fucking missed it. Literally every time. And they come here like once every like 5 years. So it's like, God damn it, I kind of need to make that effort.
My work schedule changed up, so
yeah.
I should be able to start going to more shows and whatnot.
Yeah, more like little events and things.
Yeah. Maybe we can have a whole little side thing where we talk about like,
this weekend bullshit.
This weekend we went to this show and John got pulled into the mosh pit and he was never seen or heard from again.
He came out with 3 teeth less.
3 teeth less, but yet he had a couple scalps. Don't know what that was about.
I have come back, a changed man.
But yeah, it's gonna be some good times coming up here pretty soon. Hopefully, it's especially with all the concerts and stuff. So I'm trying to keep an eye on that shit. It's like again, I want to make that conscious effort.
No, I'm down. It's just it's always just scheduling and making sure, and then I gotta like
buy your fucking ticket.
Shut up.
Buy your fucking ticket.
Shut up.
June 12th, you son of a bitch. I'm taking the night off.
You're like, if I could take the night off, you can buy your damn ticket.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I do want to go to that show, so I should be able to get it soon.
Good.
I'm with you. Like I would, especially since right now I haven't been able to get out of town as much as, because if you remember, before the COVID times, I would leave town like at least once a month.
Yeah,
I'd go to LA, hang out with Sean and people, and have many a misadventure. That don't happen no more, boy.
No.
Well, even during that time, I got out of town a hell of a lot more. The only reason I really go out of town at this point is literally for like the girlfriend. I will go out of town with her to go do something. Whether it's medical trip or if we're just going to go out of town for a little bit and then come back same day within reason, because I don't do fucking day trips, especially if they're like, I have to drive for 2 hours and then drive 2 hours back. It's like I don't want to spend 4 hours out of my one day in a car. I'm going to sleep there,
exactly.
So I can spend more fucking time.
That's why you just sleep in the car.
Yeah, but I know. For a long time, she was very much a day trip person. I was like, no.
Yeah, no, I remember.
No.
I remember those times.
But now, if at all possible, it's like I do want to get out of town more in the nearest future. Mostly because I think that would just be kind of nice.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Although the sad part is all the nice, fun places or good places to go during summer, they're all going to be absolutely jam-packed with tourists. Because
we still do need
to.
We still do need to do that. The Winchester house.
Yeah, that's true. We do need to do that.
But like, if we're gonna do that though, we're gonna do it the way that we discussed, where we actually try to see if we can like situate ourselves in like one of the rooms or something like that for a bit.
Yeah, it's like we can always find that out. And on top of that, I'm going to put this on record right here.
Oh, God.
And also, so then this way, because I know the girlfriend listens to the podcast. Honey, I know you said you have more days that you have off that you need to do something with.
Uh-oh.
I think we need to
Go to Disneyland.
No.
the look on your face.
No.
The look on your face. That was great. The look on your face.
I am offended.
You should feel bad.
But yeah, it's like we should go ahead and make arrangements to go do the Winchester Mystery House. Like just like a little, we're going to go to the Winchester Mystery House. It's going to be a fun event. And then we'll do a both podcast and friend field trip up to the area. I'll get us a room or rooms. And we'll do the Winchester Mystery House. Maybe a podcast on the premises if they allow it. At the very least, we'll film.
We will find a way.
Oh, yeah. At the very least, we're filming that shit. But yeah, so I want to put that on record because, again, I know that she listens. So, again, honey, remind me to look at dates and stuff so we can go do that. And then you also look at dates so then we can go do that. I don't have ulterior motives. Not at all.
You damn liar.
But yes, I think even though I told bitch ass Isaiah that I would talk about Monster Girls, I don't think I'm gonna. Mostly because I wanted to just taunt him because he's not going to be here to add his 2 cents.
To be fair, though, we did have multiple episodes where it was just you and I.
And we would talk about it a little bit.
Talk about it, and we were like, we clearly have a type.
Yep, but...
so, like, he just needs to go back and listen to those.
Yeah, it's... he knows the timestamps.
He's got them all written down. You think it's like, oh, yeah, he's got them on his phone. Like, no, he's got them written on his wall all crazy.
Pepe
like,
Silva. Just kind of like the red string going from point A to point B. So when John was young, and that led to this, to that, and why he likes cat girls. It's like just this direct line. He doesn't even need to put the red string. It's just a fucking direct line.
I mean, I will say, if you're going to talk about like Monster Girls, I will say for me, Morgan from Darkstalkers.
Yeah, it's like,
she was like my first like Monster Girl crush, and
technically
kind of
Monster Girl. Technically, she's more. Yeah, she's a demon, so it counts. Yeah, succubus.
Yeah, there you go. Boy, don't take this from me.
But I like taking things.
No,
damn it. But yeah, so it's just very much. Like I wanted to kind of like bust his chops on it a little bit, but at the same time,
maybe if he's here later. Next week, maybe we'll give you guys like 5 minutes.
No, you know what? We are going to talk about it right now. I'm going to cut it.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna have a full in-depth, like basically tier list, and then you're gonna cut it out so that he wasn't.
It's like it's not gonna take you long to look it up online and just bring up like the Monster Girl encyclopedia.
I know, right?
It's like you just do that, and then we can have a discussion on each individual entry.
But at the same time, it's like, do I want that on my search history?
It's just a real quick, just like smash pass, and you know what? We're not going to put it in the episode. It's going to be a lost bit of information that Isaiah will never be able to hear. That's right, because fuck you, that's why. I think I went on too long of a tangent because I look over. My co-host is gone. he didn't even stick around for the tier list. Where did he go? The room is dark. What? There's just a weird sound coming from over by the door. I don't know what's going on anymore. Is this real life? I've seen the end. And it is terrifying. Oh, hey, sup?
It was like, were you either doing ASMR or were you just doing a moment of silence?
Oh, no, I was doing a thing. And it's all going to be in the fucking episode.
Nice.
The whole bit there is going to be in the goddamn episode.
the bit that Jose's only going to learn about when he listens to it.
Pretty much. But yeah, so there's only that one cut part, and that's, of course, the tier list.
Oh, of course.
So,
it was a good tier list, though.
Yeah, it's like, wouldn't you like to know?
I know, right? Funny enough, I have it on my computer, but I'm about to delete it, so bye.
It's like, unfortunately, he'll never know.
No, he won't.
And he won't know why both of us agreed on one thing as the S class. But he'll never know what it was.
No, he won't. Okay. And you know, he's going to try to, as we're doing the next episode, he will try to, as we're talking about different topics, he will try to bring it up every time.
Yeah, he'll try to figure it out. He's never going to figure it out.
No, he's not.
That's the beauty of it.
Exactly.
And that's why I get the big bucks. AKA that quarter that I find every so often in the gutter.
Hey, there you go.
But yeah, so there's not a whole hell of a lot extra to really kind of go over. So for all intents and purposes, we probably can call this a really early episode.
We can.
Because there's not a ton of extra topics. There's kind of some plans that we've discussed, and hopefully, as long as, again, the girlfriend decides to go ahead and
I do think
tell us what day she wants to take off, we could probably do the Winchester.
I will say the Winchester, I'm actually okay. Now, you know me, I've always said I don't mess with ghosties. I don't, because, you know, the reason why I don't, because I always feel like, oh, I'm the one they're gonna come home with. Doesn't matter. John could be walking all through the house saying, I don't believe in you, you're horse shit, blah blah, this and the other. But because I looked down the wrong corridor at the wrong moment, oh, the one that was right there is now coming home with me. But even as I say that, I've always wanted to go to this place because of the history.
I keep seeing
whole
it.
History of it.
Yeah, it's like the history behind it, and I've seen like the billboards and shit for it, and like heard it mentioned so many times throughout everything that it's just kind of like, come on. I've never had the chance to go. I'd like to go too, but
of course the episode we do right after, I'll be like, guys, I shouldn't have gone.
So why did I do this?
I shouldn't have gone.
I didn't even provoke them.
I now have to bathe in holy water daily. I have to wear 12 rosaries. I can never, can never face. I know there's like a certain direction. Like if you're haunted, you're not supposed to like face for too long or something like that. If I'm not asleep by 3 a.m., I'm not sleeping.
Oh yes, it'll be fun. We'll just bring a couple extra like Jesus candles.
Holy water. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Oh my God, that feels so stupid that reminded me of this. Apparently, I saw some articles pop up here and there, both like on Facebook, YouTube, and I just can't remember what it was. Apparently, there is a Left 4 Dead co-op style game that's set in a certain era of Japan, where you are essentially demon hunters facing off against evil spirits.
Interesting.
And but from what I read, and one of the things is that they're making it to where co-op is the key thing. So Josie, no, you can't run and gun this. Like apparently you have to work together.
Huh.
So I was like, okay, cool. I'm down for it.
I'm gonna play it like Dynasty Warriors.
Just run through every room.
Yes. Oh man, but yeah, it's I'd say that overall today, it's nice. It'll be a tight. I think it will end up after I go through and do the final edit here, cutting out the tier and all that stuff.
Yep.
We'll probably end up with maybe about an hour 15.
Nice.
Kind of in that range. But yeah, that particular part is going to remain on my hard drive until the end of time, or until we need an episode.
And we'll make sure Josie can't listen to it, or Isaiah, bitch ass Isaiah.
Yeah,
We'll make sure he
somehow
can't.
I'll put it behind a Patreon just for that episode.
we make a Patreon just for that one episode and never anything else.
Yeah, it's like this gets you it's $1 one-time payment, gets you that episode.
Every time he tries to pay, it's like denied.
Yeah, I'll find out whatever his account is, and I'll just block it from ours, just to fuck with him a little bit.
Oh, that'll be great.
But yeah, so this has been the Shenanigoons podcast with your host John
And Jose.
with music still, for the time being, provided by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. We're on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Give us a subscribe, give us a follow, like, comment, ring the bell, punch the bell, maybe wine and dine it.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's maybe choke it if that's what it likes.
Put your tier list of monster girls or waifus, if that's what you want to call them. And then when you put it, we'll look at it real quick and then we'll delete it so that way Isaiah can't see yours either.
Yeah, we'll put it under private.
Exactly.
But yeah, so enjoy. Have yourselves a lovely week and get fucked.
Bye-bye.